Last night, the MLB All-Star starting lineup was revealed, and I got some things to say. So in today's video, we're going to go over all the starters, why they're there, whether they deserve it or not. Tomorrow's video is also going to be All-Star Game related. I'm going to go ahead and give you my predictions for the reserves. The reserves don't come out until Sunday at 5:30, so I figured tomorrow would be a good time for me to get my guesses in, and then see how well I do on Sunday when they get revealed. I'm just excited. The All-Star Game's so much fun. Halfway point of the season. Besides the Mets playing like complete garbage, the baseball season's been great, so I'm excited for the rest of the year. Now, before we do get going in today's video, you guys know what to do. Leave a like on it. That's the best way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy the content. If you love baseball, this is the place to be. Make sure to hit that sub button. Get in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think is going to be in the reserves for the National League, in American League, and the All-Star Game. If I pick the player that you guessed, I might show your comment in the video. So, you know, you have a chance to be in the video. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GiraffeNeckMarc. Links in the description. And of course, we're going to give a quick shout out to SeatGeek. SeatGeek, as you guys know, is a place to get tickets to any event you need. Maybe you want some All-Star Game tickets? You need to go to SeatGeek.com. Head to SeatGeek.com or you go to their app. Use the discount code GIRAFFE at checkout to save $20 off your first purchase. Tickets are expensive, so save some money. Use code GIRAFFE, $20 off. So for the most part, I'm actually pretty pleased with how the fans voted for the MLB All-Star Game starters in 2019. Some of the guys on the initial finalist list, they were a little bit sketchy, but I'm pretty confident in saying that for pretty much every position, the fans got it right for the starters. So now it's time to go over the roster for each team. First, the National League, my favorite. Starting at catcher for the National League is going to be Chicago Cubs catcher Willson Contreras. Contreras is a stud behind the plate. He's like a young Yadier Molina defensively. He's throwing out runners. He's great at blocking. He does a good job handling the pitchers. And at the plate, he's truly broken out this year. 300 average, 395 on base, 586 slugging, and 981 OPS are all personal best in his career. He also has 17 home runs before the break, and his previous high before the 2019 season was 21 in a whole year. Willson Contreras has been a huge part of the Cubs' success. I think he's a good choice here. It was either between him or Grandal. There was no loser there, so either one would have been correct, but it's not McCann, so they actually did a correct job there. Willson Contreras definitely is the right choice. At first base for the National League is going to be Atlanta Braves first baseman Freddie Freeman, making his second ever All-Star Game start. Freddie Freeman has made himself known as the best first baseman in baseball, and starting at first base in the National League just continues to make him even better. He's hitting .312 with a 396 on base, 598 slugging, and an OPS at 994, 22 homers, 22 doubles, 2 triples, and 63 RBIs. Freddie Freeman plays Gold Glove defense at first. He's an absolute stud. While I chose Josh Bell, Freddie Freeman's not a bad choice either. He's probably the right one. So Freddie Freeman at first base, good job there as well. Starting at second base for the National League, making his first ever All-Star Game start is going to be Ketel Marte of the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte is already having the best year of his career, and we're only halfway through the season. A career high in home runs at 20. He has 18 doubles and 4 triples to go along with it with 51 RBIs. He's hitting a career best 320, on base 369, slugging 589, and an OPS at 958. Breakout year. Definitely going off this year. Deserves to be the starter at second base for the National League. He's having quite the season. At third base for the National League is going to be Colorado Rockies player Nolan Arenado, making his third ever All-Star Game start. In total, this is Arenado's 5th All-Star appearance, and since his first, he's been one of the best players in the league. A guy who consistently drives in 110 plus runs, close to 40 home runs a year. He's on pace to do that again. He's hitting .313 with a 378 on base, 565 slugging, and an OPS at 943, 19 homers, 17 doubles, 2 triples to give him 62 RBIs. Nolan Arenado is a stud. Now, I thought Anthony Rendon got snubbed from the finalist list, but if there's anyone to beat him, it's Nolan Arenado in the National League. He definitely deserves it. Starting at shortstop, another Chicago Cubs player. It's going to be Javi Baez. And for Baez, this is his second ever start in the All-Star Game. Building off an MVP runner-up season in 2018, Javi Baez has continued to stay hot in 2019. 19 homers, 20 doubles, 3 triples, and 52 RBIs. He has struck out a league-high 98 times, but when you put up the numbers like he does, you don't really mind it. 286 average, 325 on base, 547 slugging, and an 873 OPS to give him an OPS plus of 120. Now, in my video on who I thought deserved it, I went with Trevor Story, but Javi Baez is still an incredible player. Again, not the wrong choice. Either or would have been okay. I'm completely fine with Javi Baez starting at shortstop. He's one of the most fun players to watch in baseball. It's good that he's going to be on the national stage during the All-Star Game. In the outfield for the National League, we have 3 outfielders that are starting in their first All-Star Game ever. Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers, Cody Bellinger of the Los Angeles Dodgers, which, let's be honest, those are the 2 most obvious choices there were in the National League, and then Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Atlanta Braves. Let's start off with Christian Yelich. MVP in 2018. 2019, he has shown no signs of slowing down. In fact, he's possibly even playing better. Before the All-Star break, he already has 29 home runs, 2 triples and 16 doubles to drive in 63 runs. He's hitting .335 with a .427 on base, .719 slugging, league best, and .1146 OPS. Ever since leaving the Miami Marlins, Christian Yelich has been on another level. You know, in Space Jam, where they suck the good out of the players, the Martians, and they become good? I feel like that's what happened to Christian Yelich when he left Miami. Somehow he sucked all the power out of all the remaining players there, and he is now one of the best players in the game. Which leads me to another player that is so good. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. 27 homers, 17 doubles, 2 triples, and 64 RBIs. He's also stealing bases this year. League best .356 average with a .454 on base, .719 slugging, and an OPS at 1173, which is the highest in the National League. We knew Bellinger had all this talent. We saw his rookie year, but after a disappointing 2018, we went, is he going to be at that MVP type level? And if it weren't for Christian Yelich giving him a run for his money, Cody Bellinger is without a doubt the best player in the National League in 2019. He has been just crazy. Cody Bellinger is transcending the game of baseball. There's girls running onto the field to try to hug him every game now. It's getting out of hand. So Cody Bellinger, yeah, I think he's doing pretty well. And then the third and final player was Ronald Acuna, who I know Braves fans, I didn't pick him. Technically, Charlie Blackmon has a better year, but Acuna definitely deserves to be an all-star. 19 homers, 11 doubles, 1 triple, and 51 RBIs. He stole 11 bases this year as well. One of the best leadoff hitters in all of baseball. He's hitting .287 with a .372 on base, .503 slugging, and an .875 OPS. Acuna is here to stay. Dude's a stud. I'm glad he's going to be in the All-Star game. More people get to see him because he really is a special player. Just for us Met fans, we're going to have to deal with him for quite some time. It's going to be unfortunate. Now, there is no DH spot that gets picked in the National League. That's up to the manager's decision. So we'll find out about that probably on Sunday. Now, to go over the American League. Starting behind the dish is going to be New York Yankees catcher Gary Sanchez. First ever All-Star game start. Gary Sanchez is already having a better 2019 than he did all of last year. He's neck and neck with JT Realmuto as the best catcher in baseball. It's crazy how good he really is. Definitely the best hitting catcher. 23 homers, 7 doubles, 1 triple to give 52 RBIs. He's hitting .266 with a .332 on base, .607 slugging, and a .939 OPS. And actually, defensively behind the plate, he has gotten better. He's not nearly as bad as he was last year. Maybe that's because Betances has been on the IL and he's not throwing to him, but still, he looks better. At first base for the American League is actually going to be a surprise player here. I thought he was the right choice, but no one expected this at the beginning of the year. We're talking about Carlos Santana. First ever All-Star game start. After a somewhat disappointing 2018 and a busy offseason changing teams, Carlos Santana has found his home back in Cleveland and is dominating. 18 homers, 15 doubles, 1 triple to give him 48 RBIs. He's hitting .290 with a .411 on base, .541 slugging, and a .951 OPS to give him an OPS plus at 148. In a lineup that is struggling to score runs, that is struggling to be dominant offensively behind that great pitching, Carlos Santana has been a huge part as to why the Indians are winning games right now. He has been driving in runs, he's been getting on base, he's been doing everything that they need of him and more. He's playing at the best that he ever has in his career, definitely deserves to start at first. Starting at second base, to my disappointment, is going to be New York Yankees second baseman DJ LeMahieu for his second ever start. I wanted Tommy La Stella, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted him, but he'll get there, don't worry. Regardless of my opinions, DJ LeMahieu definitely deserves to be in the All-Star game, and starter, yeah, he probably does there as well. He has 12 home runs, 16 doubles, and 2 triples to give him 54 RBIs this year for the Yankees. He's hitting a league best .336 with a .385 on base, .522 slugging, and an OPS at .906. He's been one of their best players so far in the first half, and he definitely deserves to be in the All-Star game. Starting at third base for the American League is going to be Astros player Alex Bregman. As you guys know, I'm a big Alex Bregman fan. I mean, the dude even has a YouTube channel. I love him. And his year in 2019 has been fantastic thus far. At the halfway point in the season, Bregman has 22 homers, 12 doubles, and 52 RBIs. He's hitting .264 with a .390 on base, .535 slugging to give him an OPS at .925. Bregman's a great third baseman. He's even been playing short with Carlos Correa on the IL, and I'm pumped that he's going to be starting in the All-Star game. One of my favorite guys to watch on TV. Starting at shortstop, the one that I was most afraid was going to be picked incorrectly, but they got it right. We got Jorge Polanco of the Twins. Career season for him thus far. 11 homers, 23 doubles, 5 triples, 39 RBIs. He's hitting .321 with a .379 on base, .530 slugging, and a .909 OPS. He has career highs in almost every slash line possible this year. He's having a fantastic season. One of the big reasons why the Twins have been so successful in 2019. I'm super happy he's going to be starting. I really thought Gleyber was going to sneak in there as a starter, but Polanco got it. He definitely deserves to start. Now for the 3 outfielders in the American League. A little different than the National League. Not a lot of first-time guys. You've got Mike Trout, who's making his 7th start ever in the All-Star game because, well, he's Mike Trout, he's the GOAT. You've got George Springer, who despite being on the IL for a good, decent chunk this season, still makes it as a starter because his numbers are just that good. Second ever start for him. And then you've got first-time starter and one of the best moves all offseason, Michael Brantley of the Houston Astros. Man, the Indians probably wish they had him back in the outfield. For Mike Trout, it's simple. He was the best player in baseball. He still is the best best player in baseball, and he's gonna be for a long time. 22 homers, 18 doubles, 1 triple, and 57 RBIs. League best 69 walks on the year. Nice. 302 batting average with a league best 458 on base, 623 slugging, and a 1082 OPS to give him an OPS plus at 187. He's Mike Trout. I don't need to say too much else. He's a stud. He's just so good. Obviously, he's gonna start. George Springer, like I mentioned, was on the IL a bit, but his numbers are still incredible, and he's come back healthy. 18 homers, 9 doubles, 1 triple, and 44 RBIs to the best leadoff man in all of baseball. That's right. Hitting 315 with a 390 on base, 645 slugging, and a 1035 OPS. Another one of these outfielders in baseball who has an OPS above 1,000. The guys are changing the game. George Springer is on a tear this year. And then the third and final outfielder that's starting is Michael Brantley, who has to be the best signing of the 2019 offseason. The dude is an all-star having good numbers. 16 mil a year for this guy. He's so good. Brantley has 11 homers, 21 doubles, 1 triple, and 43 RBIs to go along with a 316 batting average, 374 on base, 498 slugging, and an 872 OPS to give him an OPS plus at 132. I'm happy for Michael Brantley. I don't have a problem with him starting. My choice was Joey Gallo, who I still feel like should have been the starter, but I think we're going to see him in the home run derby. I think we're going to see him in the all-star game. It's going to be fine. And then the last position's DH, and woo! Hunter Pence got in. I'm so pumped for that. Hunter Pence seems like such a nice guy. I mean, he streams on Twitch. He's a goofy dude. He plays the game so weird. Everyone thought he was done, but he came back to the Rangers this year, and he made the all-star team. No one projected that at the beginning of the year. Pence hit the IL with a right groin strain on June 18th, but he'll be back for the all-star game. He has 15 homers, 14 doubles, 1 triple to give him 48 RBIs. He's hitting 294 with a 353 on base, 608 slugging, and a 962 OPS. He's just one of the good stories of the 2019 season. A dude who you thought was done for the year, and he's back, and he's playing really well. He's an all-star. Giants could have used that bat probably. Oof, they can't hit. So those are the 2019 MLB All-Star Game starters that were announced last night. I would love to know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. Was there anyone left off? Was somebody snubbed? Also, leave your predictions for who's going to be the reserves for the All-Star team in the comment section below, because I might pick your comment to be in tomorrow's video. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy baseball content. Remember, this is the place to be. Hit that sub button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GiraffeNeckMarc. Links in the description. Working on a little collab with On Deck Customs on Instagram. They do custom cleats. I think you guys can connect the dots here, but it's gonna be sick. Little preview, so, you know, go check them out on Instagram at OnDeckCustoms. And SeatGeek.com, use code DRAFT, $20 off. Thank you guys for watching. You know the drill. YouTube recommends you watch this video right here, as well as this is my most recent upload, so click through those. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.